How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Big Dylan Games. My name is Big Dylan, and welcome back to Sonic CD. Now, immediately after I got finished with Tails Adventure, I was like, okay, well, let's get in here. Let's actually play some Sonic CD, because I did want to actually play just a little bit of it. And also, just as an FYI here, when I was coming in to play this, I had to go through the second boss all over again. Either because, I don't know what happened, but I guess that the game didn't save it or something or what have you. So basically, I had to go back and play that again. And let's just say I wasn't too happy about having to do that boss twice. The second boss the second time around, so... But either way, it doesn't matter. We're over here now, and I need to try to get some speed. There we go. Okay, we got some air. At least they don't give you that, like, creepy sound. Wait, how do I get up there? Guess I gotta be very quick! Aha! Also, check that kick beat. Ah, dang it. How do I get in there? I don't think I can. Or maybe you just weren't intended to go. It was never meant for you to go that way. But I need to get myself back into the past. No, not that way. Wait. Oh. Let's see if I can make it. No. No, that doesn't work. Yes! There we go. Anyways, the last video I made was very short. Tails Adventure, you know, was very, very short. Also... Yeah, that video was very short, and the reason why is because, like, I did Mega Man Legends, and then I did that, and I figured I'll just do that as, like, a little tiny bonus, you know, just for the day. You know, kind of get, like, a good start off on a series, but unfortunately, we're gonna have to go back and try to get past the first level, you know, off camera. Just for a reason, so that way nobody's having to sit through watching me pretty much overplay, you know, the same level, you know, again and again and again. Oh, no. The level is already there? I mean, I haven't even found the machine. Shit. Yeah, and I'd like to find the machine before I get done, but I might run out of air before... If I don't... God bless it! Alright, we're gonna run out of air. Okay, there we go. So, let's go and try to avoid that as best as possible. There we go. Okay, give me the air. Gimme. Thank you. And let's find that machine. No, don't you dare. Oh! Whatever. I could have gotten myself to the bonus stage at the end, but now I'm gonna have to find more rings. Not that there's not enough, it's just a pain in the ass to get there. You need at least 50 in order to get to the bonus stage. And good God. Oh. Where are you taking me? Don't you dare. Oh. Oh, there you are. Thank you. I actually was helping to find that. So we can now make a good future. Yeah. Okay, so let's get out of here. We could use that to get to the future, but we're not gonna bother. Or actually, no, let's go ahead. Boing, 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 boing. There we go. I was also, in that other video, I was mentioning about stuff about the Game Gear and the Game Boy Color, and like, I guess you could put, for when I was in high school, I had like this weird phase, like as a freshman. I mean, I feel as if every single person had like some kind of weird transitional period when they were in high school. I think, well, for me, mine was like being the weird kid at school. Like, I remembered stories, like my things when I was in school. Basically, yeah. Pretty much put, like, when I was in school, or when I was in high school, you know, I was a junior in high school before I got myself a car. And, you know, before I could actually, get to have, like, any kind of freedom, because, like, when I was growing up, I didn't really care much about being around other people. You know, I was mainly an introvert, so I didn't go out to many parties or what have you, you know, the typical high schooler type of activities. You know, I just I wasn't very interested in that kind of stuff. Ah, damn it. Oh, it's like a lobster. That's what it looks like, just like a robotic lobster. But anyways, like, a lot of things that I did when I was at home, I spent a lot of my time at home, or like just going around shopping, or you know, pretty much playing video games and kind of doing whatever. But one of the things that I did a lot was build. Like, when my mom and my dad basically got divorced, you know, a lot of the times I was basically in the basement of my mom's house, and I was like tinkering with a lot of stuff, because it's kind of always been the curse of the Deese family. It's like, I sincerely doubt my grandfather actually would watch any of these, but like, basically, you know, we always had like this kind of a grudge against the family always had this grudge against my granddad, because he wasn't exactly the best of guys. You know, I won't explain why exactly, but pretty much. Oh, go to the past. Yes, thank you. Boing. Why don't they put those springs in all areas and not just this area? That'd be nice. There, now we're in the past. Okay, so, yeah. Basically, my granddad did a lot of horrible things, but one thing that he was trying to be was, like, an inventor. So, like, he invented this machine where, it would take, like, what you would do is you would take a log, and you put it into the machine, and the machine would, like, separate the bark from the log. And with the bark that he had, what he would do is he would make wooden boxes out of it that were actually kind of nice, and I actually kept a few of them before my family destroyed them. I mean, you know, I certainly keep them because I really like them. You know, they look good, and I also needed a place to put my keys for my car. So, but anyways, you know, we had a bunch of stories about how, or at least I heard a bunch of stories about how for about a year of his life he basically lived homeless, and everybody had to, you know, chip in to make sure that he was alive, pretty much. And I know that sounds weird to hear, but that's kind of what it was like. And, you know, so everybody, you know, basically kind of got fearful about the whole building of something and trying to put all of your chickens in to try to make something like a machine or something. And that's exactly what he did. He basically pitched in a lot of his own time and effort into trying to make this stuff. And pretty much in the end, I don't think it paid off. So my family, you know, because I always wanted to try to build something, my family kind of got very scared about the idea of me trying to do the same thing. Basically, almost, they were afraid that I would follow in my granddad's footsteps. And I totally understood, you know, but that was just my thing. It's like, I always wanted to build. Like, it didn't matter what I was trying to build. I just wanted to build something, you know, to give some kind of creativeness, you know, and there shouldn't have been anything wrong with that. But then, you know, time comes along. And one of the big things, though, is that in order to build stuff, it costs money. And it costs a great deal of money, depending on what it is that you're really trying to make. One time, I built this robot using, you know, materials that you can get out of the house. Foam, wood. I had a popcorn container, and of all things, like, drills. Like those little hand drills that you buy that aren't very strong, but not very powerful or what have you. But they actually worked out pretty nicely from what I needed. Because what the robot did is it was basically like a pulley system. You know, so you would take one end of... You would take something like a lever or something, basically, to like pull... How am I pronouncing this? I'm trying to think here. Oh, there it is. That's the machine. And all the robots are destroyed. Good. What the machine would do is that you would have this you would have this type of okay, so you have the popcorn tin, and in the back is like a set of wheels that basically swivels. And what the drills would do, you would take a piece of mason line and fish it through, basically to hook it up as like a pulley, almost. And it actually worked. And then through a combination of like other things to like make everything work, you know, I added in an arm to make it to just make sure that everything was asphyxiated and what have you. Shit. Oh. Wait, did I get it? I got it! Sweet! Pretty much basically what I did was, you know, I made sure that everything was put to place, and that if you push the buttons from one way or another, it would turn in that direction. And it worked out pretty well. And I nicknamed it Ted. Why? I have no idea. It was like the first name that I could think of, and I wanted it to be like an anagram or something, or a conceptual machine, but no, it didn't have any purpose, and that was pretty much it. You know, I just built it for the sake of building it. That was all that I wanted. Oh, god damn it! Yeah, I need rings. Oh, thank you. Yes! I turned down my own video, or my own audio, because, like, whew, it was getting loud. I couldn't even hear myself. Oh, shit. It repeated. We gotta go back. We just gotta go drop down. Thank you. Just gotta go this way, I think. No? Okay. Robotnik, where are you? Wait, there's no way I crashed. I didn't break the game, is there? Did I seriously break the game? No. Hey, did I really break it? I may have to pause it here, because I don't think I made him spawn. Yeah, because this is basically repeating itself. Okay, I'll pause it right here, and I will try to get back there. Sonic will just basically stop from... He'll just die of boredom. Okay, there he is. I'm not entirely sure what happened here, but... I basically just stood still and he just suddenly reappeared. Oh, there he goes. Okay, so I was supposed to basically follow him. That's weird. Hell, I didn't even realize. But it has been a while. What do you got planning? Basically, we gotta just go and, we have to keep sucking these bubbles. Don't you dare. But anyways, you know, like, I know my family have had their grudges against, you know, that whole thing, you know, and I don't begrudge them for doing so, you know, they're watching out, you know. I wanted to build something, but, you know, there's also the possibility of losing out, you know, on the count of how much everything would cost. So, you know, I looked into other things, like trying to do drawing, but I can't draw for shit. I wanted to do other stuff, you know, after I got my house built, but it's like, of all things, like, I got, like, so tired of actually doing stuff. And it's like, I love machines, but I hate getting dirty. And I just refuse to pretty much do anything machine related. I don't even enjoy working on my own lawnmower, you know, because I get hot, sweaty, greasy, it's disgusting. But I was also looking into other ideas, and I was like, I want to build something. I want to make something, you know, something that I can show for. And lo and behold, this came along. Me actually getting to make videos and actually getting to do something, you know, made something really good. Well, okay, let me put it this way. My first original attempt was, what I wanted to do was to make like a strange, crazy peripheral for a controller. It's like you look at these weird, you know, you have these controllers made by Microsoft that are designed to help special children who have like special needs, you know, who can't actually grasp a controller. And you know, it has like all these combinations of like how you can arrange the controls and everything. Well, my original idea was to build like a weird mechanic like that, you know, with a standard controller. Like, I was originally gonna start off with a PlayStation DualShock 4 and then try to rig it so it has like this weird connection. And that was my original intention. Except I had to kind of back off just a little bit, you know, so I can get this whole, you know, constructing of videos and everything else kind of in play. You know, know, before I actually did get started on that whole ordeal. Because, you know, I was trying to figure out all of the, trying to get all the kinks out of, trying to make videos and, everything else. And eventually I did. But I was also at this period of where I was trying to figure out, like, what was my, you know, what was my shtick? You know, how am I going to make myself a lot more of, like, a person or as a character, you know, somebody who's relatable. And I went around and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make videos for a while and I want to figure out, you know, how I want to play things out, you know. I genuinely didn't want to be like a faker, you know. You know, it's like I wanted to play games, and I also had, you know, other things that I really wanted to do. I wanted to showcase the Golden Compass on PC, for God's sakes. I mean, you know, there was no real way to like justify against it because, oh shit. You know, because I was like, I wanted to find some way to express myself. And I think I said it in the previous video. It's like, you know, a person looks at you and you got a face like this, then it's like you don't have much of anything. But anyways, I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna have to call it quits for right now. You know, not for anything specific here, but it's just kind of running out of time here, and I'm gonna be uploading 3 videos of this. And I think as Sonic just looks at me and just wonders like, hey buddy, what the hell are you doing? You're just standing there, you're not doing anything. Yeah, you're just gonna keep on looking at me? You're just gonna look at me here? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna do anything? Huh? You don't want to do anything? Huh? What the hell are you doing? I think he does something like, if you just let him just sit there for so many minutes, he'll just like die of boredom. Okay, but anyways guys, we're gonna have to get going here. Probably after I do this, I'm gonna do a live stream of Fortnite or something, and I haven't yet decided on which platform I'm gonna go under. I think I might go under YouTube, you know, or I could go under Twitch. I'll probably go under Twitch, maybe. We'll see. Okay, but anyways, guys, this is Big Dylan signing off, and I will see you guys next time. Also, hand still hurting right now. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time.